All right, guys, Tuesday's workout coming at you. Had a great Monday. Lots of PRs, lots of energy. I think people really enjoyed the workout. So that was great. We'll keep it up. Okay, so for Tuesday, we're going to get right after it. We're going to start with a 10 cal bike. We're going to go to 15 sit-ups and then 20 strict shoulder press, 10 behind the neck, and then 10 in front. From there, let's grab some plates and take people through a little plate circuit. Kind of give you the option of all the stuff that we do. I'll be doing 90-degree raises like this, rotation like this, press up overhead, around the world, where I go all the way in front of my body to all the way up with the palms forward, and then some bent over flies, some bent over press backs with straight arms, some bent over press overhead, which are really tough from bent over position. You can be creative with that. You can do some lateral raises to the side, some front raises, thumbs up raises, 90-degree raises, all sorts of crazy stuff, just to get the shoulders loosened up. And then we'll just get people started. 20 minutes to find a 1-rep shoulder press. It may not take 20. Should we go 15? Let's go 15. I think people don't need that much time because typically the weights are a lot lower. So let's go 15 shoulder press. But just remember, even though there's small muscle groups and it doesn't feel like you're fatigued, that 2 or 3 minutes between your final set is going to make a big difference in your weight. So, encourage people to basically hit a set at 13 minutes or 12 minutes and then do their last set right at 15. And then we should be good. On that shoulder press, we haven't done it for a while, so just a couple reminders. No soft knees. A slight lean, especially with the glutes squeezed, is permissible and even beneficial for your weight. The elbow position that we're going for, elbows should be down and out. Your elbows are not to be forward or high on this like they would on a front squat. The first priority is a rack position across the delts. So you want that bar sitting on these big muscles here in your shoulders, even if you have to press up, shrug up into it a little bit. Then from there, while keeping the bar on your delts, all on your shoulders, you want to get your elbows as down as possible while the rack is still resting there. I think the biggest mistake we're going to see tomorrow is people letting the bar, and I saw this a lot today with the push jerk. And now that I'm thinking about this, we did all that shoulder overhead, now we have to go shoulder press. Maybe not the best programming, but we'll get through it. Either way, we're going to make sure that bar doesn't slide down the chest as people press. That tends to be, people kind of turn this into a glorified bench press or incline press. We don't want to do that. We do want to press it off the shoulders as much as possible. But we can puff up a little bit. We can get a little lean back. We can keep our glutes tight and kind of almost get a little stretch reflex in that movement. I don't know if you guys knew this, but this actually used to be, the clean and press used to be the Olympic movement, not the clean and jerk. So those guys would really lean back, but we won't too much for the sake of our lower backs. Yeah, so it should be good. Make sure everybody gets it locked out at the top. And then make sure people re-rack it to their shoulder or drop it to the ground. Some people like to just then throw it into the rack from overhead, and that's just craziness. So let's not have people do that. I don't anticipate a lot of people doing it, but every once in a while I see it, and it always just kind of freaks me out. Okay, skiing stuff for the workout. The actual workout is swimming stuff, CrossFit. We tried to mimic it the best we could, so we threw the ski in instead. There could be a little bit of log jam there, so you can kind of solve that problem accordingly. I actually did up the reps a little bit of the GHD and the snatch to 15, just because that swim is a pretty big part of the workout, and I felt like we weren't quite capturing the essence of it. So it's 15 calories all the way through except 15 reps all the way through except 10 calories for the two things for the women. So bike 15, cal 15, GHD sit up 15. We will need to throw a person or two, or a person in each wave of 4 to do regular sit-ups. So just make sure that we have one person in each wave that can do regular, and we should be okay. And then 2 times 2 dumbbell snatch, or Mitch, if you get there in the morning and you think that we've got 4 D balls per per group that can work, then we can do the D-ball thruster thing that they did at the games. Basically, it's just picking it up from the floor, setting it right in between your stance, getting your arms extended at the top, which it didn't really look like they were doing at the games, what they must have, and then taking it to the ground. You don't necessarily have to slam the ball to the ground, but obviously the faster you bring it to the ground, the quicker you're going to get through the whole deal. Or double dumbbell snatch, that would not be from the ground. The first rep will be from the ground, but then after that, it can be like a kettlebell swing where we're bringing those 2 dumbbells in between the legs and taking them up overhead. Okay, so just logistically, you're going to start a group of 4 at 0, and the log jam is going to be the skier. So then you're going to start a group of 4 at 1 minute, and then 2 minutes, and then 3 minutes if you have a big class. Yes, that means that people have to kind of bike in less than a minute and then ski in less than a minute, but I really don't think that's going to be that big of an issue because this is an all-out sprint workout. This is no room for rest. This is hammer the bike, hammer the ski, get on GHD. We're looking for rounds to be definitely under 3 minutes. There at least should be a minute rest there. And yeah, a minute's not a lot of rest, but at least give you enough time to hammer that bike and ski in the second round through and the third round through. And I don't anticipate really run into each other if everybody does their job and sprints the 15:10. Yeah, we should be totally fine on that. Looking forward to it. It's 4 rounds. I have each group restart at the 0, so 0, 4, 8, 12. Group 2 would be 1, 5, 9, 13, and so forth. You will have to be on your game, kind of getting people logistically in order, and I really do think it'll work. All right, have fun.